Tacitus Annales, Episode 10. Insurgere Paulatim, munia senatus magistratuum legum in se trahere, nullo adversante cum ferocissimi per acies aut proscriptione cecedissent, ceteri nobilium, quanto quis servitio promptior, opibus et honoribus extolerentur, ac novis ex rebus aucti tuta et praesentia quam vetera et periculosa malent. We come now to the end of this very long sentence, which we have taken in parts. We have here in insurgere and trahere infinitives as indicatives. Little by little he rose up, he drew to himself, trahere in se, toward himself, the munia, the duties or offices of the Senate, of the magistracies, and of the laws. Each of these is a genitive, munia neuter plural accusative, as explained previously. He did this nullo adversante, with no one to oppose him. This is an ablative absolute. With no one to oppose him because cum cecedissent, cum with this subjunctive, is a cum causal, because ferocissimi, the most obstinate, the most persistent, the most ferocious, through battles per acies or by proscription, had fallen, they had died. We see here in this expression a favorite rhetorical device of Tacitus, and that is to express the same idea, namely instrumentality, in two different ways, using two different constructions, but to take them as parallel. So per acies, here we have the preposition per plus the accusative, which it always takes, acies, through battles. Acies is a battle line or a line of battle, but by metonymy it stands for war itself. And then we have proscriptione, which is a feminine singular ablative, and it is an instrumental ablative. So these ideas are roughly equivalent, and he correlates them using this disjunction out, because the most ferocious by war or by proscription had fallen, cecedissent. This is from cado cadere, third conjugation, and its third plural, pluperfect subjunctive active. Here's another reason why there was no one to oppose him. Ceteri nobilium. Ceteri is masculine plural and nominative. Others of the class of the nobility, the aristocracy, others of the aristocracy, quanto, by as much as they were promptior, more ready for servitude, by as much as anyone, quis, masculine singular nominative. So by as much, this is an ablative of degree of difference, quanto, used with this comparative promptior, by as much as anyone was more ready to submit to servitude or humiliation, servitio, and this is a neuter singular dative with promptior. The more ready they were for servitude, servitio, they were raised, extolerentur, and this is a third plural, imperfect subjunctive active, from the third conjugation verb, extolere. They were raised by wealth and by public recognition. So they got promoted the more servile they were. And, ac, when they had been increased, aucti, this is the participle from the second conjugation verb, augere, when they had been increased or enhanced, novis ex rebus, from revolution. This is how the Romans expressed the idea of revolution. It's res novae, new things or unusual, surprising circumstances. This is revolution. Enhanced by revolution, what was the case? They preferred malent, and malent is a third plural imperfect subjunctive active from the irregular verb mala. They preferred tuta et praesentia. They preferred safe things and things that were right before them, right at hand, over, or preferred them to, things that were old, tried and true, namely the institutions of the Republic, and things that were periculosa, filled with danger. So all of this, from cum through the end, explains the reasons why Augustus had no opponent. They had fallen, cecedissent, or died, per acies aut proscriptione. Others of the aristocracy, they were raised, extolerentur, by wealth and honor, positions of wealth and honor, if they were more servile. And when they had been enhanced by revolution, they preferred safe things and things that were in the moment to old things and things that were filled with danger.